John Hobgiewaks. I'm Senior Vice President with Kirkham Michael based in Kansas. The majority of our work, probably 90+% of it, is transportation, road, bridge, and aviation. Road and bridge, not only does it include design, but we do the construction, observation, and materials testing on highway and bridge projects. It's become a pretty big niche for us, this bridge inspection work, which continues to develop and be more critical. In about the last 15 years as well, we've gotten very involved with wind farm development and helping them navigate the road networks in the counties where they're working so that they can find bridges that are, if they're not sufficient for the heavy loads they're bringing in, how can they either get around them or rebuild them or modify them so that they are usable for their projects. Kirkham Michael is a firm of just over 100 people right now, so in the context of engineering firms, we're considered small. The upside of working for a small firm, in my opinion, is that you get to wear a lot of different hats and learn a lot of different things. I've heard many times from people who, especially coming out of college and go to work for a huge firm, I got placed on doing this one thing. I designed ditches, and that's all I did, was drainage or hydrology. I didn't ever actually get to work on the bridge. I just did the drainage for the bridge. We're at Kirkham Michael, a smaller size firm. You can learn to be able to take that project from cradle to grave, if you want to put it that way. So an individual can get involved with the entire project, not just one small aspect of the project.
I really like the drawing and seeing how a bridge kind of goes from a 2D drawing into something that's real. I like seeing the stages and the process for that. It's interesting to see all of those pieces come together.
It really just opens a person up for learning and new career opportunities because they're versatile and they can do many different things. Working for large firms, sometimes you get stuck in that rut where I'm just doing one thing. If they don't need that one thing for a while, it's pretty easy just to let those people go. And the big companies are more about the dollars and cents, and if we don't need somebody, we're just going to let them go. And small firms aren't like that. We consider our employees family. We'll find them something else to do as long as they're willing to do it.
You have so many different jobs you can work on, and we're not just bridges. Some people do roads, some people do, I know we have a section that does airports, like redoing airport tarmacs. There's just so much that you can do here.
We definitely do a variety of different kind of inspection work. We have concrete, we have asphalt, we have some that are just dirt work, or we'll also have some that are signing projects that you have to make sure the signs are up to the CADD standards.
CADD is in charge of overseeing the maintenance and the new construction on all highways in the state. There's a lot of projects going on and they can't oversee all of them, and that's where we come in. We help them oversee a project. We kind of integrate ourselves into their software, into their program. They provide a lot of the training as well. Like, they're trying to make sure that these things are done to their specifications. So they'll train us on how to do it, but we don't work for them. We're working, with them.
We mainly do the inspection work, so we're just out here to watch and to make sure that everything's being done correctly.
Doing gradations, wet concrete testing, nuke shots, just a variety of things.
I will say what led me to work for Kirkham Michael predominantly was that I knew some of the staff, I liked the staff that were here, and I knew that they had been here a long time. So it wasn't just a revolving door, new people all the time, but they had longevity in leadership positions especially. And that's still true today. I've been here almost 20 years now, and some of the leadership that works with me here in Kansas has been here for 15 years and several over 10 years. So we have pretty long tenure with our leadership staff. And that's been very fun to be able to learn and grow with those folks and really get to know them well.
I feel like everyone here is a sort of a family. We all joke around with each other. It's a really nice atmosphere. I feel like I can go to anybody here and talk with them and have a good, real conversation with everybody.
Overall, I just really like the people. I worked with most of the people in this office right when I started. I just really get along with them inside the office, outside the office. We like to hang out, on the weekends too, outings and all that type of stuff. I just really liked the people that work here.
Kirkham Michael has been in Kansas since 1990. As a firm, we've actually been in business since 1946, so almost 78 years now as a company we've been in business. In Kansas, we have 5 offices. We're based from the Ellsworth, Kansas location. That's where Kirkham Michael started its Kansas operations in 1990. So we've been there for 34 years now. Then we branched out to Garden City and later added an office in Cheney and Hayes and Salina, Kansas.
I like how we're all over the state. We're definitely trying to help out the little guys. We're going to the remote areas. You don't see a lot of firms coming out west. You see a lot of firms in the big cities, Wichita, Kansas City, but try to help out everybody, try to get everywhere and really work with the people out here.
All of our offices in Kansas are located in smaller communities. You've seen the population trend, and it is also true for the engineering industry, is migrating towards the big cities. We found a very strong niche in the smaller towns, and our employees are really appreciated working in those smaller communities because they are not as busy and hectic. There's certainly lower crime rates. Their school systems tend to be better. They are able to get integrated into the community better. That is more family and friendly oriented. So they just get to know people better. You're not just another face in the crowd.
I grew up in a small town. I've always liked it.
I love the small town feel. Everyone here is so nice. I like to feel like I'm a part of the community, and it's a great little town.
One of the main pillars of our strategic plan within Kirkham Michael is, one is to take care of our clients, and we are a service provider. So communicating well, doing quality work, and being cost effective. So that's taking care of our clients. We have a mantra to take care of our employees through great benefits, providing a friendly and fun work environment, and providing the equipment, the tools, and training they need to do a job and do it well. So those are the two main keys of our company. And then obviously we are a business, so we need to be financially strong and sound, especially since we're an employee-owned company. ESOP means Employee Stock Ownership Program, and what that essentially means is as an employee completes years of service with the company, they earn stock within the company. And so they can build a valuable portfolio through that stock earnings over a long period of time. And it is a retirement program. But the neat thing about an ESOP, or an employee stock ownership program, is the employee can have a direct impact on the value of their own portfolio.
All the work you're doing is not just for like one person. You're actually getting a piece of that. The longer you're staying here, the more work you put in, you're definitely getting something in return for all the hard work.
Kirkham Michael's had a lot of success, especially since I've been here in the last 10 years. The stock price has gone up every year, which is good to see.
So it's not just the 100+ employees at Kirkham Michael. You factor in all their dependents and family. There's hundreds of people depending on our performance, and we take that very seriously. We want to have them live fruitful lives and be able to retire comfortably and live well into their years as well.